Hello, everyone. Welcome to all that made it early. Welcome, Brick, Violet. Appreciate you guys being here to start. Okay, let's see here. Alright. We're getting back into the shaman. I gotta find a better spot for my water. We got the kitty cat already on the lap. He is enjoying the cuddles. Alright. Trying to get this guy to level 13 so we can...
Looking for something special?
Get into some dungeons. First off, I want... Wait, isn't there one in here? I need to find something that's going to repair my armor. Nope, that's the shaman trainer. Where's the armor trainer or armorer? Ah, there we go. That works. That sounds like it could be a really funny playthrough, Rick.
Well met.
Getting a mod that changes all the dialogue to not as, I mean, inappropriate on Silksong. Okay, so we got some good resting XP. Let's go. Got a couple quests we need to finish off. We also need to get the prospector's pick. Okay. Let's get a move on. How's everybody's Easter, Brick? How was your Easter, man? Trying not to ignore YouTube, so I'm trying to make sure that we chat on there as well. I believe we're still just doing lightning bolt at the moment. Lightning bolt into attacks, yeah. Oh, you had it paused for like 2 minutes? That's funny. That's alright. I've been there. So how was your Easter, man? Hopefully you were able to spend some good time with family. I'm sorry, Diego. You are very upset with me for not giving you cuddles. There he goes. He's gone. Hey, get back here. Don't go pulling more people. Oh, you're sick right now? That sucks. It's not too bad. Well, still. Doesn't sound fun. Yeah, we did an early stream today. Well, that's nice. I mean, just some rest is always nice to have. Been having an error message on our OBS for the stream, last couple streams about some possible encoding errors. I'm gonna have to watch. I'm looking forward to watching our doing the editing and whatnot, seeing what it says, what it actually is. Yeah, we did a earlier stream. We didn't stream last night because I was doing some family stuff for Easter myself. So we did basically our makeup stream in the afternoon or morning of today. So I think I realized why I look so stiff when in my videos. I don't have an actual computer chair, so I can't like spin around on it or move really. I wonder how close I have to be. Probably pretty close. Yeah, right there. We did a couple runs to Slay the Spire, so that was fun. We gotta go back. Alright, let's go back. Turn this quest in, because I don't want to mess up any quest lines. Oh, and we got a couple... We got a couple different announcements here that we missed. Thank you, Austin, for subscribe on YouTube. Appreciate it. We've been blowing up on YouTube with the shorts that we've been doing, and it's been pretty nice.
I'm out of range.
Had a couple shorts that have actually hit over 1,000 views, which is amazing. I didn't think that I'd ever get that far. I mean, I've gotten it before, but getting it consistently is something different. Just need to get better at making, being editing and whatnot. It's another druid, a teddy bear. I don't remember the shaman crest in Silk Song. I may have to look that up. Yeah, one of these days we'll get back into Silk Song. I don't know when, but it'll happen. I kind of went down that rabbit hole for so long that I missed some of the old games that we used to play. So getting back into the roguelikes has been a lot of fun.
The winds guide you. Walk with the wind.
Is that where you're at right now? Is Act 3 with this playthrough? Oh, I didn't even look at that. What did he give us? Well-made totem. Alright, so bring... There's but one water left to cleanse, named after Well-Made Clan. For this well is to be pure, the land must offer teeth of a fierce predator. The prairie alpha, wolf alpha, find in the alphas in the north. Return to me with the hunt is finished. Alright, cool. Just go get a bunch of stuff. Oh, you're in Hunter's March. Alright, so, I mean, not early, not late. Yeah, I want to clear this area, get to Thunder Bluff, start moving into the Barrens soon. We've got the level for it. I just think that we should finish off. I found that it's best when you're playing World of Warcraft or other MMOs. I mean, maybe not for all of them, but if you're playing them, at least the ones I've played, if you're doing leveling, stay in the area until it gets just above. Like, being a little high of level is not bad. Being too high is, but being a little high is not bad. Let's get rid of these. We don't need these today. Oh, that's pretty cool. Changing the Needlin song to any song you want. Is that a mod, or is that in the game? That's a mod. Okay. Yeah, I bet you there's a lot of mods for that game right now. Oh, did you mod it, or was it a mod that you found that's hard to load up? Oh, Hollow Knight has a bunch more mods. Gotcha. Well, it's a pretty active modding community that's based around that game, so I imagine it's not going to be very long before it happens. Oh, hey. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, here we are. Yeah, put it in the Discord. We've got a spot for that. Drop it in there and I'll take a look at it. That's why we've got it there. You need to go a little south in order to be able to unlock the area there. Oh man. Like, if I was going to just solo level, I would say we need to do Enhancement Shaman, but since I really want to be doing dungeons, I think Healer Shaman's really where it's at. Until we get higher. Alright, let's go kill these dwarves. These horrible dwarves. Definitely not also an Alliance characters. We are horde to the bone. That's right, because we don't speak Dwarvish. We can't understand what they say. I do love that little aspect of it. Okay, so I need 5 of these in order to complete the quest. Nice. So we'll clear out 5 of them as we go towards the area. Wing spells, reduce cast time. Let's reduce cast time. It's 3, I think? Yeah, we got 3. Oh, hey.
It's too far away.
It is too far away. Are you gonna start growling me already? I'm not even trying to pick up with a full bag right now. I mean, I am, but... Hey. I say you could heal? We should probably drink some water. Oh, I need to check my audio mixer. Yeah, so this is fine. The music is just a little low, which isn't too bad. I might change our options here. Really? Audio. It's so hard to find audio. Bring our music just a little bit up. Here we go. Let's take this guy on. I do like, so on Shaman you get these, the weapon enchants. It's actually an enchant that stays on the weapon, so when I change weapons, it's not like it's an enchant on me. I have to... yeah, we're gonna wait until this guy shows up. Forge is over here somewhere. Take him out. Oh, maybe. Nice. He didn't get the heal off. Let's get this Pat. I met somebody that had never heard the word Pat, and he's been playing MMOs for about as long as I have. It means patrol, for those that are wondering. Oh, we got 3 first drops on all of the on all 3 of our kills, and now okay, there's a 4th. Maybe this is the forge. Where's the forge? Oh, it's over there. I see it. We're gonna have to fight our way to it, but what else is new? Come on, Boyle. Let's dance. Here it starts again. Can't carry anymore. I don't need any of that anyways. So we've got all of the tools we need. We just need to get to the... Stop casting spells and actually hit. I'm a mage in my with my other character off stream. And so I'm so used to just casting all of my damage, where with this guy, about half and half. I don't think I'm going to make any more custom rolls on Discord server. It's a bit of a hassle, first off. There's no real reason for it, second of all. And I just think that it's best not to. I can put the Helsing Twin fan on you.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full.
I can't carry anymore.
That's not as good.
Inventory is full.
Oh, come on. Really? Alright. Well, then you have it. You have one. Why are you saying you don't have any? You literally have the only custom... I thought I made it for you. But you have the only custom one that I've made. Yeah, still 2 levels away from Ragefire Chasm. I mean, there's no real reason to go over here and explore it other than for my personal completionism. I don't really want to fight these guys. I just want to... Oh, that's what I'm trying to explore. Get close to this cave and I'll be able to explore it. It'll discover it. Oh, man. Edit that one out. Okay. Head back to Bloodhoof Village. Turn in this quest and then head back out. This time we're going to go straight up to Thunder Bluff. You move so slowly. Yeah, we had a incredible run, just bananas run in Slay the Spire 2 earlier today. Recommend anybody playing that game. It is such a good game. If you like roguelikes, it is definitely on the list of good ones. Come on, there we go. Over here, we will sell some stuff. Am I not? You know, I don't really want to be. It's not going to be useful for me in the long run, but having a tailor is not going to be the worst idea right now.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
That's much better.
Go in peace.
So I wonder if there is a tailor. around here. I know there's going to be one at Thunder Bluff. I should just run up there. Cook.
Hail.
Profession trainer. Tailoring. Yep, Thunder Bluff. Makes sense. Oh, nice. You got OBS working. Good. I've been having a problem with the newest version. It's been crashing every time I try and close it. Not fun. Not fun at all. Fix it, OBS, please. Because I've got a lot of linen cloth here, and I could do first aid and just do tailoring, or skinning and leatherworking. But bags are nice, and they're expensive. So I don't know. We might do it. I'll see when we get to Thunder Bluff. I'm not sure how I want to play it. Because leatherworking, I can at least make my own stuff. Blacksmithing, I can make my own stuff. Eventually. But honestly, tailoring's not going to be bad for a healer. Because I don't need the leather. See what's going on? I'm talking myself in and out of it this entire time. No, we're not going to go to Warsong. Warsog. No, it's Warsong. Thunder Bluff. This lift right here. This lift has killed so many different guys. So many different people. You just come down when they try and get on the lift. The lift drops right before they get there, and that and the underworld, undercity lifts, both of them. Get on there a hair too late, you're dead. You're just dead. Doo-doo. Yeah, I think I will go tailoring. It's just better. If I had another class or character in Horde, I might not, but this being my main in Horde, I think tailoring's going to be the best. What do you got? Preparation for ceremony? Earth Shakers, my brother soon stands before Chief Bloodhoof. It is my honor to make him his headdress. Alright, so we need to make some stuff for the headdress. Cool.
Watch over you.
We need to talk to a Bluff Watcher.
Be careful.
Why? I'm in the city. Why do I need to be careful? Oh, wow. Lots of people talking to the... Oh, that's the auction house. That's why. Shatrath. Thought that was too good to be true. You look at Druid. Tell they're a druid because they turn into cheetahs. We turn into wolves. I think that's level 20 too, so I'm excited for that. Tailoring.
You wish to speak?
Train me. No. No, I'm good without the white
Winds
linen
be
shirt.
at your back.
What about enchanting? Is that somewhere in here? Doubt it. Alright, Bluff Watcher.
Ah,
Where's
I've been
enchanting?
expecting you.
Right
May the
next to me.
eternal
Of course
sun
it is.
shine upon thee.
I just looked up.
I've been expecting you.
Yep. That's how I want this to go. Bit of lameness going on here, but we are going to do a little bit of working on our professions. We got brown linen shirt, simple linen pants. I don't really want to do anything until I can make a green item, and then, because then I can disenchant it for the materials for that. So we'll see how that goes. For those that don't know World of Warcraft, the way that your professions work is if it's orange, it's a guarantee. I think it's guaranteed. I think it's like either guaranteed or it's like 80% chance that you're going to get a skill up. If it's yellow, it's like a 60% chance. If it's green, it's closer to a 40% chance or a 30% chance. And then if it's gray, you won't level up. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. Oh, that's right. I need to buy a ruined copper rod from her. Or a copper rod, sorry. Not a ruined copper rod. I make the ruined copper rod. So before we leave this area, we're going to
What
buy
brings you here?
copper rod.
Ancestors watch over you.
We're going to go back to the tailorer, see what we can make.
What brings you
We
here?
can make something that's a green item. Nope. We sure cannot. Alright. It's going to be one coarse thread, one bolt of linen. These are all 1-1. Nope, that's 2. Okay. Where's linen bag? That is level 45. Okay. So let's do a linen belt. I don't think I have a belt. Oh yeah, I do. And it's going to be better. Yeah, whatever. Let's... Yeah, we don't even need to, actually. Because we still have...
Walk with
Please,
the Earth
friend.
Mother.
yeah.
Looking for something special?
Okay. Make a brown linen shirt. Oh no. Oh no, that's... Oh yeah, it will work. Okay.
Go in peace.
Put him on.
Hail.
You can at least wear the cosmetic stuff. Don't need the copper. I'll probably put that in my bank.
Ancestors
Winds
watch
guide
over
So
you.
what level do I get? Not that level. Okay, so at level 30. Yeah, level 30 is when I'm gonna be able to do a green item for disenchanting. Yeah.
How
We
May
need
the
5
eternal
more
sun
coarse thread.
shine upon thee.
We'll just create these guys and then sell them back. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of cash back here.
How may
Not
I
much,
aid
but a little
thee?
bit. Why am I not... It's not letting... There we go. Alright. It gives me spirit. It gives me intellect. I mean, either one of them's fine. That requires bleach though, so let's go without the bleach. Okay,
Winds
Spread.
be at your back.
make it 5. Won't get us to the 40, so we get bags, but we're getting close. We probably are going to put one of these on, honestly. Then we give a lot of armor. Give up a lot of armor, but spirit's nice to have. Oh, I can't do that well. I'm busy. There we go. Now we can put it on. Sell that.
Go in peace.
Disenchant all of these. So now we need to get a green weapon, and we can make our ruined copper rod. In the meantime, let's give our bracer some minor health. Oh, I need the copper rod. Oh, well, whatever. Not my problem. Alright, so there's that. Let's find the bank, I guess. Should be over here by the auction house. I bet you this is the bank. Bridge to Spirit Rise. That's the auctioneer. It's also the auctioneer.
Friend.
Bread vendor? Just
Greetings.
sells bread.
Maybe
Alright.
some-
I mean, do your own. You do you, bud. You do you.
Peace.
Yeah, if anybody is wondering, I usually don't play Horde, so this is all new to me. I do not want to keep that. Or that, actually. We can throw that in there. Okay. Is there anything else we need up here? Well, we do have... Oh, those are for dungeons. And then the Baron's Oasis. Let's go grab those
Well,
get... If I could speak, that'd be fantastic.
be
Let's go grab those quests and the flight path. Oh, I think I already have the flight path here. Yeah,
Farewell.
I did. Okay. Can't remember. Can't remember. I just can't remember. I don't know where I'm going. I think I might be too high. Yeah, I think I need to go on that pathway over there. Drop down one. Can I drop down right here without dying? Oh no, I can go there. Okay. Haha. Enchant two-landed weapon with savagery. I forgot that. Can't remember what savagery even does. Added attack power. That's what it is. What you want for your twinks? I think you can still twink in this one. I think that's what they call it. If I'm not saying it wrong. Probably am. Basically, it was
Tauren
a
hate you. Ancestors watch over you. Goodbye.
it was a PvP only character that you strategically leveled up so that you got all of the right like items that were the best items you could get
We
for
shall
that level,
meet again.
and still stay under the level cap for the battlegrounds. The way the battlegrounds work is they are they're separated by 10 levels. So there is a battleground from 10 to 19, 20 to 29, so on and so forth. And then there's just one battleground for max levels. We're not dropping. That's not happening. We'll walk out the right way. And what these guys did is they would play a character, strategically level them up, do the quests that's required, the dungeons that are required, get the drops that are needed, because a lot of the drops were not bind on equip, they were bind on pickup. So you had to go do it. You couldn't just buy it. They were also expensive because, like, as you saw, this guy, the savagery is just, it's enormously costly. But when you got there, you were the best equipped, best set up PvP character other than the other ones just like you. And you would just walk through the battlegrounds just owning it. That was your place. I think I had one that was okay. I think he might have been the... I think I didn't get my 29 or my 19, so I had to make him a 29, and it was all right because you have different strategies based on different levels. And since I put too much time into getting a level 19 to work, I think I wasn't able to do some of the quests to get a level 29 to work. But honestly, we might get to that eventually. Get like a level 19 hunter or 29 rogue. Don't need either of these. Oh, I need to kill the harpies. That's what's going on. Alright. Back to the grind. I'm not going to get walked on, right? Eh, maybe. Yeah, I don't need you to attack me with that. Thank you. I could have interrupted you again, but there's no need. Light feather. Those are nice reagents that you can get. You need them for a couple different spells. Thought somebody was coming in the bedroom. Come here. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with you dealing damage to me. Nice, bronze feather. And since these guys are humanoids, we'll actually be getting a lot of cloth from them as well. I'm using so much energy or mana just to use Earth Shock. There's no need for that. I like how I used a scroll just to let it, just to run around Underbluff with. Sometimes I'm not the smartest. I wish I would be able to knock their weapon or their skill down like they do to me. Hey, how's it going, Spirit? Good seeing you. Glad you can make it. Thank you for the sub. That's amazing. I do not deserve that. I appreciate it, though. How was your Easter? Had some fun with the family? Get out of here. A happy Easter to you as well. We did just a little bit. We had one pit stop today. Most of our Easter stuff was done yesterday. Split family and all. This was half of the kids' time with their mother. So it was nice. We went over. We had lunch with the in-laws. They made some street tacos. It was delicious. Yeah, more WoW time. Are you streaming Silk Song now? Silk Song now? Nice, dude. When you've been playing it long enough, you know that game. Not that you need to know a game in order to stream it. That's what Let's Plays are. You got any raids going on right now, Spirit? Oh my goodness, everything's just caster out here, isn't it? Gotcha. Sucks being an adult sometimes. I don't even know the dailies in BC. All of my knowledge of max level stuff was from Wrath. I think I hit max at BC for like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks before Wrath came out. Took too long deciding whether or not I wanted to stop him from casting. Oh wait, do I have to take out both of them? Yeah, I do, don't I? I can't pick and choose. That's lame. I don't know if it's gonna let you there, Brick. You can definitely throw it in the general, or there's a self promotion in the Discord though. That's right, heroic dungeons were dailies, weren't they? Was there probably a number of, I mean, in Wrath it was like, you do 15 daily quests, I think. And then there was the heroic dungeon, and I think there was a, no, there wasn't a raid. That's not right. There was something else, I can't remember what it was. Honor dailies, I think is what I was going for.
Okay.
I see you, Diego. Yeah, there was a weekly raid, yeah. How I think do they do that now, or was that added for like an incentive for the raid groups to go in with the lower levels? Oh man, Malios. Oh man, didn't get it. Yeah, not in the beat Burning Crusade. Okay, that's fair. I just remember playing Nix Ramos. That was rough. I think the Four Horsemen... Oh, hey. Well, let's heal up before we take you out. The Four Horsemen was just a mess. I forgot that it spanned 2 different expansions. I couldn't remember if it was original or... This guy hurts. Oh, he's also level 12, that's why. Oh, hey, Streamlabs, I need to turn you off. It's not my birthday stream today. That's alright. Must have hit some type of threshold for it to be able to actually post, because it didn't show up the last time. Oh, hey. That's a quest. I'll take that quest. Birthday stream was a couple weeks back. The 22nd, yeah. 2 weeks ago. Birthday was actually on the 20th, the 21st, but obviously I had other things that I was doing that day. Also, my one of my daughters has a birthday that's really close to mine, so well, thank you. Appreciate that. So usually my birthday ends up a small thing, and then trying to make sure that we're ready for her stuff, because obviously kids are more important. Once you have as many as we have, it really doesn't matter as much. mean, the way I always saw it is that after like 25, I was not gonna have anything special happen when my birthday, and honestly, waiting 25 is such an adult reason to look forward to a birthday. You only get. Oh wait, am I done with those? No, I have one more feather. You just get less insurance. Like your insurance goes down. At least it does for me. Hey, I need that. Let's get rid of this hammer. Yeah, earlier we were playing a little bit of a roguelike Slay the Spire. Hey Chase, yes, this is classic. Burning Crusade. How was your stream, man? Yeah, after 25, it just... Once you gotta wait until you're like 60s, and then at that point, that's the only time that it matters when you for age. Were you able to finish that last run? It sounded like it was on the ropes. Yeah, titled lots of that. Absolutely. It didn't sound like you were having the best of time. I wasn't able to watch, but I was able to listen while I was prepping for my stream. My goodness. Oh man. I mean, to an extent that works. There is a way. I really do think Slay the Spire is a game that you can win with just about every run. I did that too early. But you kind of have to learn how to read the cards, I guess, is the best way I can put it. I mean, I failed one of them. I failed hard the first time I was playing. I think it's the Regent. It was pretty pathetic. I think I went through like 2 elites and just got wrecked. Yeah, with a little foresight, you could. I mean, obviously, but that's kind of that's the appeal of the game. I mean, you're a lot farther along than I am. Nice. I don't think I can use wands though. I haven't even beaten everybody. Or gotten a win with everybody yet. You're on like Ascension 5 on most of them, I think, if I remember right. Tricks good luck to take down a few Ascension levels. Oh yeah. I mean that's how it is though. That Ascension levels, they're supposed to make things more difficult. If it was easy, it wouldn't be a fun game to play. I'm so looking forward to playing the Necro. It's okay, Brick. So you are going to have to play in windowed mode in order to be able to see your chat. Unless you have 2 monitors. I've been enjoying the play of the Regent. I got a couple... I've gotten the sword forged a couple times. So we just need one more of these guys. It's going to take you a while to get set up, Rick. It's not a bad thing. Pretty much the early stages of setup on streaming is make or break. If you're willing to learn, then you'll do good. If not, I mean, you'll struggle or you'll stop streaming. That's what I learned. So, okay, so I've got on Regent, I've got a card that ends the turn, but it creates the first 2 or 3 cards to be free. And I've got some really expensive cards after that, so, like, my energy management is fine. Yeah, I'm looking for it. So it looks like this. Every class it seems like. Hey, Diego. Every class it seems like has like 2 or 3 main ways of playing. Like the Silent has high skills with flechettes, I think is what it's called. And then it's also got poisons. It's got card draw builds. So I didn't even kill that, did I? Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. Streamlabs, you can calm down. Why did I just do that? Why is message deleted by moderator? Okay, hold on. Let's change some stuff here. Wow, I'm really sorry about that, man. Like all of your messages were just deleted. 1 second, I'm gonna fix that because that's not okay. Riveting gameplay. Yeah, I don't know why I had it so... I'm not even sure where that is. Moderator? I think it was in CloudBot. I'm not sure. Ah, paragraph protection. Let's turn that off. Thank you. Much better. Oh yeah, classic WoW is so nostalgic. It's so much fun. That's the only reason why I'm playing it. Oh no, Silk Song's crashed. Sorry, Brick. Oh, they're on the screen, so okay, so that's weird. Anyways, back to it. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm playing this, is that the nostalgia factor. I don't really care for retail. It's not that retail's a bad game. I just don't feel the connection that I feel with classic. Okay. Yeah, I need to go through Streamlabs. I guess I haven't done that for a little bit.
It's too far away.
But other than a small stint about last year, we did... Yeah, retail is so much different. We did a small stint on Classic. I think it was Anniversary Classic. I think it might have been last... No, I was still an apprentice, so it was a year and a half ago. Wait, hold on. No, that's stringy meat. Really need some bags. But I haven't played for like 10 years. Oh, dude, that sucks. Okay, so you might need to change the graphics on Silk Song. It might not work. It might be that your computer is not able to pull it, which I'm sorry if that's the case. Okay, why do I not find all the guys that I need? I mean, I need you, so that's fine. Just stay away, Swoop. Nobody likes you. Okay, I didn't level up without... I actually had half a mind to play Slay the Spire again. I was watching you play and I was thinking, you know, I mean, I could just not play World of Warcraft. But I like consistency. It's the way your game works. Oh, I mean, I can. I usually... I don't like having a lot of add-ons. So if that's what you're talking about, that's just not my thing usually. Nothing against anybody that does. I like the clean crisp of the original. I know that Spirit was playing earlier, but she's doing raids, so that's a little different. Because, I mean, you kind of need to have that for raids, in my opinion. I mean, you don't need to. It just makes life a lot easier. Hey, man, I was playing Silk Song and Hollow Knight, and I built up a kind of decent following on that. And I threw it all away because I was like, you know what? I woke up one day, I'm done. I just don't want to. Yeah, friendly and enemy nameplates are on now.
Inventory is full.
But I found that some of the best gaming and some of the best streaming that I can do is when I'm enjoying the game. I was actually in the middle of one of my Hollow Knight playthroughs, and I just found out, I just realized I was bored, and I don't do this for work. I do this for fun. And if I ever were to bring it to be work, then that might be different. But it felt like work at that point in time, and I don't want that. The really cool thing is that there's a couple like Brick and well, I mean Dirty Rags, but he's working today. There's been a few that will actually follow with you, and that's the part that I was really excited for. Like, I do have a handful of guys that came over and stuck with me. It's been pretty cool. I've been kind of shooting myself in the foot with it. I know that I could be a bigger streamer if I were to have stuck with the same thing. But honestly, I might not have, because like I said, if I was not having fun, I know that I wasn't going to give out a good quality product. Did you, on your CPU and GPU, so on Brick, if you can go to your computer, like your Windows Explorer, right-click on that and look at properties, that should be able to tell you what your CPU is. Your GPU is your graphics card. If it's integrated, you might not be able to stream with it. No, actually it's not. So I went online and I got, let me help you with that real quick. Well, here, let's heal while we're doing this. Video capture, it's a filter, it's called background removal. You gotta mess with the settings a little bit, and you can look up inventory is full. Now I can't think of it. Suggested, I guess, settings. It was real quick and easy, actually. You know, okay, so I talk a little bit about AI in my channel a couple times, and I don't like it for generating just slop, and I don't like it for researching and creating, like, kids using it for their schoolwork. What I do like it for is the initial brainstorming. I've used ChatGPT a lot of times just to help me point me in a direction. It's not like I'm using, oh, there you go, yeah, AI for thumbnails. It's not like I'm using it verbatim. I'm not listening to it, because I'm not the normal typical YouTuber that your kids listen to, or people's kids listen to, like the explosions and and let's go. No, we don't do that. And I know that that's the popular, and I don't want to be a popular person. So when I do get advice and directions, I usually have to sift through it. We're not doing Preston. Honestly, like, the guys that do that I really respect are people like Matt Pack, that have done a lot of videos without having. Yeah, generative AI tool, bad. Tool AI, good. If you use it to help you kickstart something, I can't see that being a problem. If you use it as your... It's like Wikipedia when we were growing up. Yeah. Half of them are using it as Google. But it's like Wikipedia when we were growing up. We weren't allowed to use Wikipedia as source. We can't cite Wikipedia, but we could use Wikipedia to find where we were looking for our sources. It's just this generation's Wikipedia. Like, I tried using AI to help generate some art, or at least, like, get me started with it. It was trash. I just started making it all myself. Okay, come on. Hopefully we don't pull two here, but we are fine. Oh, we've got the swoop coming in. Wow. Yeah, I really hope that that's not the case, Chase. But to be honest, okay, so what's the difference between that and having a formula that radio musicians use? Like, if you listen to the radio rock, you've got verse, chorus, half verse, bridge, chorus, bridge, chorus. And it's like all of them. Oh yeah, as soon as AI comes out with a banger, but again, like dubstep. AI is going to go crazy in dubstep areas. Because I think there's a formula to it. I'm not happy about this. I kind of see it coming. Yeah. I haven't heard like a viral song that... I don't like having a song with mostly verses. Or choruses. Alright, Spirit, thanks for hanging out. It was good that I was really happy you were able to make it. You too, Spirit. No, and that's the problem, though, Brick, is that it won't be, but it will push those people out of the way. Like, there will be so much and so cheap. It's the same thing. So when I was growing up, CGI was so expensive. There was just, you were not able to make it work. It was like the big movies were the only ones that were able to do a CGI. I really want that Billy Club. Goodbye, Cracks Bill. Okay, so it was forced to do the special effects. So you got things like, my goodness, Streamlabs, you need to chill out. Trash that. Trash that. Thank you. No, don't get in the way again. Favorite band? Yeah, right? Let's not...
Inventory is full.
Okay, so... Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, when I was growing up, it was CGI was the expensive thing and natural effects were the cheap. Now, it's flip-flop. CGI is so much easier to do that it's expensive to actually have real sets and
Can't carry anymore.
effect. I can't think of what else the right word is, but anyways, that you get the idea. And it's going to be the same way with AI. AI is just going to flood the market, make it so cheap to use AI for music, for movies, for anything, that we're not going to have a Lord of the Rings ever again. We're not going to have a Jaws or a Jurassic Park again. No, not all people want cheap slop music, but the majority of the people that are out there will get the cheap slop music. They will. There's going to be enough of a niche, and it's going to be enough of a variance between the value, how expensive it is to come up with something truly unique and natural that is written by a human being, compared to how easy it is for AI to come out with it. That it unfortunately, and I this isn't me trying to be a pessimist. This is just me seeing what has happened in the past. I don't need that Billy Club. I already have the other one. Because I love special effects. Yeah, TMNT. Absolutely. Like, let's keep it as natural as possible, get people in suits. Okay, anime, no one will go back to hand-drawn because computer animation is so much... Yeah, exactly. There is no such thing as hand-drawn anime anymore. You're right. And we're in the early stages of all generative AI. Now, thankfully, there is a lot of pushback by the artists that are pulling out from Discord and pulling away from Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it these days, that I think that there's been a lack of input for what they're getting for their generation, to use their generative. But you can't get around it. Hey, nice. Another level up. You kill a couple more of these guys. I mean, we saw the difference between then and now with The Lord of the Rings and with The Hobbit. Like, it wasn't just the storyline that was terrible on The Hobbit, or the writing that was terrible. It was the special effects. Those dwarves did not look like dwarves. They were obviously men with fake beards. And Peter Jackson was able to take a like 6'7" dude and make him be the most convincing dwarf there is. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just feel offended. You just don't think it's worth it? You know what? It's worth it for me to kill you. But yeah, we're in the early stages of AI right now. If I'm sure that soon we're not even going to notice the difference between what is AI and what's not AI. Right now, the only way that I can get a hint is the way that it is shown. So it's not even that they're human. The human AI generated stuff doesn't look human. It's that it doesn't show it long enough for you to notice that it's not human. That was a wild tangent for me just saying, hey, go to ChatGPT and it'll help you with your stream. Yeah, right? Everybody's got their own AI nowadays. It's ridiculous. And Microsoft is trying to use it to make their operating system better. I have not yearned for Windows XP more than I have in the last, like, 6 months. First of all, Windows XP did not take up, like, 2 gigs of my GPU. I'm missing something over here for the map. Okay, there's the Wind Fury Ridge. Nice. Now we can go over here and explore this area. Oh yeah, and the sad thing is that it feels like we're in the majority here, that everybody that hears AI is just going to groan. Right? Or at least, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would help Rick, but I get what you're trying to say. Like, make it more expensive for everybody. AI laptop. I mean, I will say that I'm thankful that I'm in a job, in a career that it's going to be pretty hard for them to take over. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is that it is so expensive to create AI that they have to force it into everything just to make their money back. What to do for the background? Go on to Google. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's background removal is the add-on for OBS. Oh, for the job. I'm an electrician. I carted out August of year before last. I actually really like my job. I'm not... It's not one of those love what you work and you'll never work a day in your life kind of thing. I mean, yeah, and yours I don't think is that too far off either, dude. I really... Until they make a highway only for, like, robot or AI driven cars, I don't think it's going to happen. No, it is way too far away. So even if they can make it work, nobody's going to drive on the road with an AI driven car. It's just not going to happen. I saw a clip a while back, and I can't remember what clip, where it was from, but it was a guy. They came into a boardroom, and the guy, obviously, like, the executive was like, "Oh, I have a business here. It's able to teleport people instantly across the world." And he comes back in. He's like, "Tell me all the specs on this business. I'll be back in an hour." And he comes back in. One guy's like, "Well, it's worthless because you're not going to be able to convince this mom that she's going to let her little Timmy to be deconstructed and reconstructed, no matter how many tests you make." And that's just the same way with AI driving cars. It's just not going to happen. And they have a word for those where people are like a highway just for freight to go across the country. It's called trains. And it's a lot cheaper than AI driven cars. Are you kidding me? Really, dude? You had to go out of your way to steal one from me? No, forget you guys. Not taking this one. Not like there's enough of these guys to go around. What jerks. That was fine. Yeah, I know, right? Trains are literally built to go in one spot. And where they go is not even in control of them, what they do. It's by the tracks. So why have they not replaced them first? Probably because trains are extremely hard to drive. And if you give somebody a key, they're probably going to kill themselves before they actually learn how to. Oh, it's a two-handed? I don't want a two-handed. I don't think AI replacing physical jobs is anywhere in the cards yet. I mean, they've been trying to do it forever. Like, I used to work in a mill, and when my dad worked in the mill, they were pulling all of the sheets of veneer, just real thin plywood, basically pieces, off by hand. Every single one of them. It would peel off the log. It would go down the chute. It would cut into somebody would cut the sheets down to workable size. Oh, there is a lot of people here. Is there no other place? Really? That sucks. But yeah, it was all done by hand, all done by people. When I got there, there was a computer that was able to scan it, optimize the cuts to make sure that they get the right sizes, and then cut it on their own. But there's still somebody there watching it and making sure it runs correctly. That person was not replaced. It just had a different job title. Now, from there, it went to a stacker, and that stacker would automatically, with photocells and stuff like that, knock the sheets down into perfect squares or rectangles or whatever in order to be able to stack. It did lower the physical requirements, and I think it would have lowered the amount of people that were pulling, but I don't think any of those guys were complaining about their job being taken over. That was a rough job. I really think we're closer to like flying cars than we are doing AI-driven vehicles. But yeah, I mean that kind of automation has been going on since since a business was put together. Everybody's trying to cut corners in that. That's normal, but at one point you can only go so far. Oh, I'm so sorry, Diego. Did I just smack you in the face? Poor kitty. He just jumped up. Speculation? You have to explain that one to me. Just what we're doing here or something else? There you go. You're just pushing my mic away. I can't have you doing that, dude. Yeah, I guess. Okay, gotcha. I did see one recently, and I'm really, honestly, I think this is going to break the stock market. And I'm kind of hoping it does, because I'm so tired of just everything that has to do with it. But they're using AI to trade in the stock market now. And
I can't carry anymore.
to an extent on engineers, I still don't think that's a really good idea to not have oversight on AI. All right, come on. Hey, there's one up here. But yeah, artists, the creative ones. That's really where it's gonna hit people the most. I didn't need to use this lightning bolt there. Oh, absolutely. That's kind of ties back in. I'm not an anarchist, but I really don't want people telling me what to do and how to do it. So the less CEOs, less corporations, less government, I'm happy. Hi, Merbaby. America, absolutely. No, thank you. Without going too political in this.
I've been expecting you.
The thing that's crazy, though, is that I can have these conversations with just about everybody. And then when I start bringing in where I actually stand in politics, that's when the arguments start. Like, everybody wants to agree. Everybody will agree that AI is stupid, unnecessary. Corporations are just money-grubbing jerks. But as soon as you start saying, like, oh, I'm left or right, libertarian, whatever, then they can't talk to you. As soon as we put a title on it, people start getting mad. It's kind of frustrating. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the kind of comment you get. And I've been on the side of they are all trying to get us wound up so that they can do what they want and just make us be puppeted. That's basically my political standpoint right there. That's it. If you're a politician, I don't trust you. It's been a long time since we've had politicians that have stepped up rather than sought. I don't trust people that look for power. Anyways. Last thing I'll say on the subject, because I don't want to go too much farther, but it's the same people. No, you're good, dude. What you said wasn't too political, and it was following the flow of the chat. That's my job. But hey, you go away. I don't need you being after me. It's the same people. If you look at it, people like Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer have been in control for decades. We talk about the president and exactly, or somebody that's at least willing to talk. It's a fun rabbit hole to go down. Not just berate you. But yeah, these individuals have been running the government for generations. Yeah, just follow Nancy's trail. Well, I mean, that's kind of hard to do right now, isn't it? Didn't she die? Although I would not be surprised if somebody's still trying to trade her portfolio. All right, we got a lot of stuff to turn in. Should be getting out of this area pretty soon, I think. No, I think... I'm not sure. Honestly, they're all at death. If you can die of old age on the job that you're doing that for over 6 figures, something's wrong.
Go in peace.
I know that's probably not a popular theory, but that's my opinion on it.
Hail.
Actually, I think it's a lot more popular than other theories. Do I have anything that I can get rid of? Light feather? That's it? Ugh. Oh, wait. I can get rid of that, can't I?
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I thought not. Well, bye, Malachite. Exactly. Yeah, I believe that's Nancy Pelosi, the old lady from California. I just didn't know if she was still around or not. I know that they've been dropping.
May the eternal sun shine. What brings you here?
Okay,
Ancestors
now-
watch over you.
Now we can get
Be careful.
the nice mace that's actually going to give us something. Also, we hit level 12, so we've got some stuff to get from our trainer. And I want to create our runed copper rod.
Greetings, traveler.
Teach me the ways of the spirits. Okay, so that's my resurrection. Upgraded healing wave is always nice. Ah, man. Well, the cash again. Fire Nova Totem would be fun.
Sun shine upon I've been
Yeah,
expecting.
absolutely. I love
We
this
shall
game.
meet
I never
again.
played much. I'm supposed to follow something now, aren't I? Oh no, they were purified. I'm supposed to go and cleanse the well, which is perfect. I'm heading up to Thunder Bluff anyways. I never did a lot of Horde. I think I only really had one max Horde level character. It was a shaman. But that was during the end of... I think it was the end of Wrath, gearing up for Cataclysm. Because I just figured that with the elements and everything going nuts, shamans were going to be favored in Cataclysm. I was right. Just like the paladins in Wrath of the Lich King were insane. And warlocks should be strong in Burning Crusade. Maybe not, like, enough to where there's no reason to play any other class, but they do get favored in those. Same thing as the monks in Pandaria. I never played Pandaria. I did not. I felt like that was the point where the game got silly. I don't think World of Warcraft ever took itself too seriously, but Pandaria was the point where they just stopped taking themselves seriously at all. It felt like it was Kung Fu Panda, and that was it. I loved Cat. I actually really enjoyed Cataclysm. Blood DK, yeah. Get to be a tank, man. Yeah, I was a what do they call it? Yeah, I was an elemental shaman in Cat, and I was doing so much damage. Yeah, exactly, right? When Pandaria came out, everybody pretty much was like, yeah, we're done. And that's when everybody started looking for WoW killers. I mean, there was some murmuring about it beforehand, but I think that was when the bandwagon actually started. I had no interest in playing Pandaria. Still don't. If this one gets that far, I will not be playing Pandaria. I'll just start back over again. I'm sure there'll be another classic server at that point. Yeah, but it was like they went... It was like a CEO was watching Kung Fu Panda, and they were like, oh, this thing's popular, let's do that. And so they added the Jack Black humor... And nothing against Jack Black. I don't really care for his comedy or his acting. It's not my thing. I'm sure he's not going to be devastated that some random person doesn't like his stuff. Yeah, my kids love that show. Exactly. Because if you look at other MMOs, well, it's not really an MMO, but Guild Wars did a Chinese kind of thing. And they did a great job. I thought it was an amazing extension. It wasn't really its own expansion. It was its own standalone game. That's weird. These guys usually aren't that close when they're going up and down. Usually it's opposites. But whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been an insane stream. I really thank everybody. It's been awesome. Love the chit chat. Love the views. It's been great.
The winds guide you.
Okay. I don't think I want a shield, but I am wearing one right now, aren't I?
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Well, I appreciate it. It was a addictive conversation, Chase. It's so weird being on the opposite side. Because, I mean, I've watched Twitch forever. I started watching back when Lethal Frag was first starting his 2-year live stream channel. Challenge, I guess. And you already get the realization that you know more about them than they ever will know about you.
Greetings. Ancestors
Oh, no, I'm
watch
not.
over you.
No,
Farewell.
go away. Shoo. Let's go up one more. So having the opposite side of it being the streamer has been interesting. Being able to communicate or connect with other streamers and have it on both sides has been fun. You, Spirit, and then there's another group. There's a Gears. I can't remember his full name. Gears Chance. Does the TV app suck? I've never tried it. Alright, you've passed the rites of the Earth Mother and earned your place in Thunderbluff. I should actually read some of these a couple times. But in order to maintain the spot that you strived so hard to achieve, you must continue to prove your worth for the people. Okay, cool. Wants you to bring him Horn of Arachia. Alright. Don't know what that is, but we'll do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't even get to use my TV very much. I don't have a app or a smart TV. I usually just have my Xbox or PlayStation hooked up to it. I like reading the quest text. I actually usually don't run with Questy. Like, okay, so another thing is I'm a pretty firm believer in... Yes, I'm sorry, Merbaby. You're very upset with me. You want me to let you out? It's fine. No, that's not Merlin. That was Diego. I think that if you're going to play a game, you should play the entirety of the game. And a lot of mods and add-ons, especially in World of Warcraft, are ways to not play the entirety of the game. I'm not pulling out the shot collar. So being lost in an MMO is part of the game. Dying in a roguelike is a part of the game. And once I realized that, I started enjoying games a lot more. I didn't realize when it happened that I was optimizing... Oh, I need to get out of here, actually. I need to go to Barrens. No, I don't. There is some more in this area. That's right. Okay. I was optimizing my game to the detriment of my ability to play, or the fun of the game. Absolutely, it's a change. When I started streaming World of Warcraft, I was playing. If you download World of Warcraft, you can play retail up to level 20 infinitely. So I was going through playing all the characters and zones that I knew and see what the differences were. So we were playing a Night Elf Druid. I played a Night Elf Druid all the way at max level. Then I played a... What was my other druid? I don't remember what my other druid was, but I played another druid all the way to max level. And I just got lost. I went all the way through Tendrassil? The big tree. At one point in time, I fell off the tree. I was going off on the branches, and I fell off, and I didn't even... I fell off. I went back to resurrect myself. Swam too far out in the water because there's not a whole lot of place that you can swim in that area until it gets to deep water. Hey, whoa. Not on the keyboard, dude. And so I died like 3 times doing this. What are you? Hey, is that an Easter egg?
I can't loot that.
Someone is already looting. Oh. Alright. Well. Okay. But yeah, I finally realized that I had to resurrect at the shrine in order to be able to actually like get back to where I'm supposed to be. The cat's at him. But yeah, being lost in this game was a huge part of my experience. And not optimizing my gameplay, enjoying it, metaphorically, figuratively speaking, I guess, smelling the roses. Shock him. That cat likes to chat. He will stand on my keyboard, and I mean, I think he knows that if he stands on the keyboard long enough, I will have to pick him up. And when I pick him up, I'm obviously going to pet him. That's not the spell I wanted to use, but here we go. There is a dungeon fighter. So in Burning Crusade, they added a looking for group, but they didn't do a teleport to the dungeon. That you still had to go to the meeting stones, and 2 people had to go to the meeting stones and then pull that person over. So yeah, I played it a little bit in Classic. I think I got in on the tail end of Classic originally. And then I leveled through Burning Crusade. I obviously didn't know what I was doing. Yes, this version still makes you go to the meeting stone. And that's the way I like it. I don't really like the teleport to the stone. Again, I made a short about this, and I didn't do a very good job explaining it. I'm going to actually go down and write a script for this, because you need to have steps in a video game, otherwise you're playing an interactive movie. The trick is not to make those steps too tedious. I don't like Ark Survival because it's too tedious. And there's other reasons as well, but I don't enjoy it, and that's one of the reasons for it. But if you take everything away from the video game, you're just getting on a roller coaster, and that's all you are. And that's most of what World of Warcraft is to begin with. Yeah, exactly. On paper, it sounds like a great idea, but in reality, you're losing hours of entertainment. Like, there's a alliance. Let me see if I can get my map up here in a second once I'm done with taking this guy out. There's an alliance dungeon. Well, it's a dungeon that both alliance and horde can do, and it's called Shadowfang Keep. It takes place up here. Scarlet Monastery. That's another one that's close. Now, right here, Shadowfang Keep. This is a horde-only location. Undercity, one of their main towns, is right here. The Alliance have to go through... This is a level 45 area. This is a level 40 area, I think. And then a 30 to 40 area. That dungeon is 17 to 25. So Alliance have to like sneak in to get to it. But because it's an option, people will sneak in, get to it, 2 people, summon everybody in, and then run the dungeon. Yeah, absolutely. The older you get, the more you need them to respect your time. I've actually gone into a lot more single-player games as I've gotten older, especially since I've had kids, because I have to be able to pause a game at any point in time. Oh, no! Now, does that end your run there, Brick? Because you were playing it... Was it a hardcore run, or was it just seeing how far you can get with that emblem? Okay, okay, good. There he is getting mad at me again. Can't carry anymore. Oh, absolutely. Like, I was one of those newbies. I was playing
BFD. I don't think I've ever played BFD. And there was one guy that knew where we were going, and we stuck to him because if we lost him, we were not going to be able to find where we were going. I liked the dungeons that were easy for me to find my way through. Stay there. Good boy. Okay, so you're not playing a Steel Soul. Good. Yeah, and that's the reason why you want to have a good guild, right? If you get in a good guild where people are just wanting to be in this, they're like-minded people, we're not trying to be min-maxers, or we are, and at the same time, we're also trying to enjoy the game. Nobody's rushing through the dungeon, and you can just go be lost. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a lot of fun. That's how I got into a group with Guild Wars, and I'm kind of sad that I never streamed it, because I would think we would have had a lot of fun. But we were kind of doing what World of Warcraft is doing on our own. So we forced caps on all of our progression. Yeah, pull quick. Yeah, exactly. Like, oops, that was two groups. Well, that was 3 groups. Everybody run. But so we brought in a lot of newbies that didn't play. They were rushed through when they were playing it because nobody wanted to take the time and patience. And we did the, well, they weren't called dungeons, they were called missions. We did the missions, we explained the missions, we walked them through, we let them run at their own pace. So if you were doing the mission second time, or if you knew it, you went on the pace of the slowest person, and they were the ones that chose whether or not we skipped the cutscene, or if we go the wrong way. The only time that we ever got pushy is if we were in a timed event and we knew that we weren't going to be able to make it. Okay, so this is the horn. So oh, it's that giant guy. I know what we're doing. It's not always fun just to walk through. Again, it's at that point we're doing an interactive movie, and there's not much interaction going on. I mean, look at this map. They've made this huge game for us to explore and have fun on. Why are we just trying to blitz through it? Each zone is so unique. It's got its own unique storyline that you can go through. I did this last time. So the last time I played, it was on a Wrath Classic. And I went through Duskwood. This zone is a mainly Alliance area. The story behind that zone is so cool. I never knew. I played that. I went through that zone so many times when I was playing it the first time. And I never knew anything about the story that has to go behind it. And it's such a lore-heavy, just one area, one small zone. All right, Chase, thanks, man. It's been really fun talking. I'll see you tomorrow on your stream. Absolutely. When you just have fun with a game and enjoy it, there's a lot of game there to enjoy. Later. You taking another shot at the 4 chorus? Brick. Ah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Knew you would, dude. You probably got distracted or something. One misinput. Heal. Thank you. Can I help you, Rick? Oh, hi. Yeah, it's about time for me to wake up. That's not the spell that I wanted to cast, but it's alright. We'll make it. Take him out. Dude, I called it. Like, I was thinking that I could probably get this done in two hours, getting 3 levels. And we are just about there. Yeah, we need to go into the Barrens next. As long as we don't die. No, I mean, not that I'm really worried about dying from these guys, but I really don't want... Okay, fine. Just remember, you asked for this. Kind of weird picking on a fight on something that's 3 levels higher than you, but alright. I mean, I've done it.
Inventory is full.
He still hasn't gotten quite as angry as what we found in our short. And that sucks. I was really hoping that Dirty would be able to jump in. I always flip-flop him. Dirty, Rags. There he is! Look at that! I thought it was about the right time. How you doing, man? How was work? I was just thinking that my stream's getting towards the end and I wasn't going to be able to have a chit-chat with you. Nice, nice. How about perfect timing, man? Wasn't like all night dinner rush? That's not bad. That was a busy stream, man. You missed out. You slept at 7 a.m. this morning. Oh, is that when you got up? Is that what you're saying? I woke up late, too. I usually wake up at, like, 5 o'clock in the morning. Over the weekend, I've been sleeping till 7. It's been nice sleeping in. If sleeping in, that's what it is. Oh, you went to sleep at 7. Ugh. That sounds terrible. I'm so glad I'm not a graveyard anymore, or relief shift. I could not sleep during graveyard. So, back when I was in graveyard, I had 2 kids. So I would get off work, and as soon as I got outside and it was sunny, I was already awake. So I'd go home, try and get some stuff done, spend some time with the family. Try to fall asleep at like... I go to my bedroom at least at 2. And I'd toss and turn, and it was always sunny, so I couldn't really sleep. And finally get to sleep about 7, and then have to wake up, because I think I started my work at like 11, I think. So I'd have to wake up about 10 o'clock in order to wake up and get away. I never slept during graveyard. It sucked. So glad that's over with. You woke up at 12. Oh, I mean, good on you, man. I have to fall asleep before it's light outside. Otherwise, I'm not sleeping. So, honestly, I was working at the mill. I was pulling at least 10 hours of overtime every week. I was on cycling 12-hour shifts, 10 and 12. It was 10 first and then went to 12-hour shifts. So I would work 3 days one week and 4 days the other week. And I would start, I think we split it. It was 2 o'clock to 2 o'clock, if I remember right. Something like that. Might have been 3 to 3. But anyways, I went from that I got interviewed. I told the guy, my boss now, that I have no problem doing any overtime or anything like that. I'm already pulling 10 hours of overtime. And he's like, well, we don't really do overtime too often. I'm like, all right, well, I'm game for it. Within a week, my schedule was set. The fact that I was working from 7:30 to 4:30 every day, or 4? Yeah, 8 hours with a half-hour lunch. 7:30 to 4 every day. Within a week, I was like, yeah, this is it. My body's already set into it. I know when I'm waking up. I know when I go to sleep. It was wonderful. Okay, so you go up top and fly to the Barrens.
Well met.
Right? Because that's where we're at now. Oh, no, we have one. We have the cleansing we have to go back to. We'll fly to the Barrens and walk back. I don't want to walk that way.
Goodbye.
No, 7 to 4 was fantastic. I mean, and then it depends on what job you're in, obviously, because as we talked about before, there's different spots. I'm lucky. I'm in a small shop. Oh, hi. Hey, there's one. So you guys have met Diego. We're going to see if we can get Merlin. Yay, Merlin. He had in a fight yesterday. I mean, we're trying to keep him inside. He's not liking it. He has some sharp claws that I'm finding out right now. He's our hunter. Anyways, so I'm in a small shop. We don't do a lot of out of town, so we don't travel a lot. And when we do travel, we're still coming back home. So we're doing like 10-hour shifts. We're doing with drive time. We get paid for drive time. Can I help you? Anything I can help you with here, dude? I feel like I want outside. I'm not putting you outside. He's straddling my mouse right now. Nice. So yeah, we get paid for the drive time. We go down, we work for like 7-8 hours, then we come back. I've done a couple graveyards. I think I've only done maybe 2 weeks of graveyards in the 6 years that I've been there. And usually it's just because you have to work at like a Costco or something like that. But there's also those electricians, they make more than I do. They're union or industrial electricians mainly. But they're the ones that are dealing with the really high voltage. They're putting in transformers into mills and all. Yeah, they get paid a lot. They work hard. But they're the ones that are traveling, and they're gone for 6 to 8 months out of the year. They come back, they're laid off. They're just spending that time with their family. If that's what appeals to you, work that. And I imagine it's the same way with pipe fitters. Or pipe welders, I guess. Or welders. Are you doing pipe welding or are you doing just welding? Either way. Absolutely. Yeah, the more dangerous they are, the more you get paid. They literally have that built into the pay schedule as hazard pay. Steam fitter and pipe welders make a lot of money. At least that's what I've heard. Welders are good too. I mean, my brother-in-law is a steel worker, so he's like a high-end. He's gonna hate me for saying this, but he's a high-end concrete guy. But he's a part of the union. He does stuff on bridges, and he basically builds bridges and skyscrapers and lays all the rebar for it. And I think he does some welding too, but was that a victory emoji there, Brick? Or just remembering that we had a hand-sketched Hollow Knight? Riveting gameplay, just walking back and forth. It probably went longer walking backwards, but this is safer. I didn't really want to deal with the whole path. Oh yeah, it's pretty small. I traced that and then shaded it and colored it in myself. We did a couple art streams back in the day. Hey, succubus. I did, yeah. Yeah, I justified that because I did it myself. I've been trying to talk my daughter into doing some stuff, but she's not having it yet. Like, girl, you've got the talent. I need more emojis out there. I need to get some art added onto it. We've got so many different spots. We've got 7 subscribers now, so we might as well get some art so that they actually have something to emoji. It's one of those things that I'm trying not to spend money on the stream. And every time I go to somebody that's trying to set up art, I always ask them, like, what it's going to cost. And they're like, well, what are you going to do? Well, this is what I have. What's the general cost? Well, it's going to change. Just tell me how much it's going to be so I can save for it, please.
Ancestors watch over you.
Is that a disappointment? Ancestors watch over you? Like he tried handing it to me and my bag's just like full stuff. He's like, the ancestors watch over you. I don't need that. I don't need that on my... Oh wait, no, I don't want that. I want this one. Two-handed always vendors for more than one-handed.
The eternal sun shine.
Okay, can we get some... I don't think we're going to be able to get 5 more levels yet, but... I think we're going to also... I'm going to try and change our... I'm going to name our group from the crew to the organization. Those that have watched the... okay, well I can actually. Let's go back and then we're gonna wear those. Thank you. Okay, so I forced myself to go DPS on this. I have a hunter and a mage, other than the shaman, because that's all I did was play healer and tank because I hate long queue times. All right, Brick. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a good chat. We'll see you next time, man. I mean, healer's fun no matter what. But the nice thing is, though, is that my queue times for my mage has dropped significantly. I don't know if it's that I just hit a level that everybody's playing, but I usually get invites within about 10 minutes of going to looking for group. Oh yeah, healers can be very stressful. That's why I liked playing as a lifekin. Lifekin? I don't know, Tree of Life Druid. Because all I had to do was just make sure everybody stayed at 90%. No, I've not healed for a retail. The last time I healed was Wrath. Resto Druid's always good, man. Like, as soon as they got the Tree of Life, I know you're gonna drag me into retail eventually. Probably when we get done with getting our characters up on BC. I mean, I don't know. Once I get done with my nostalgia trip, I'll probably end up going retail with you, man. All right, we're gonna finish leveling up. We've got a few more things we need to kill. Get to level 13. Start next WoW stream going into Wailing Caverns. Or Ragefire Cavern, sorry. time walking. What is time walking dungeons? That's the thing. There's so much that I'm missing out on that, and it feels like retail's just stumbling over itself to try and give me all this information, and I can't process it. I have to like mute the interaction of everything. Okay, so you can queue for the older dungeons. That's fun. Well, I did that a little bit when we were doing the retail druid. I did a little bit. Well, okay, I see. It scales you back to what it was back then. I think World of Warcraft is starting to understand that people like it when you reuse the stuff that was good, rather than having to keep coming up with stuff that is good. I mean, keep coming up with stuff that's new, but don't crap all over the good that you had. Wow, nice. Level and a half. Okay. Kind of need to go up to this area. Let's try and walk up that way. Yeah, so let's change our Hearthstone here. Yeah, I heard Midnight's actually pretty good. A lot of people seem like they're liking it.
Go in peace.
He wants outside. He does not want to be inside tonight. He's not going outside. That cat has a chunk taken out of its hindquarters, and it does not need to go outside.
May
I
the
did
eternal
do
sun
this, right?
shine
Yeah, I'm on the quest. I got a few. I only got a few. Yeah, I'm still getting through that nostalgia trip at the moment. And I'll probably end up bouncing back and forth when oh hey, whoa, you are a high level there, sir. It's a scary giraffe. Is that considered a beast? Can you tame that as a hunter? I mean, I doubt that it's a good beast to have, but still, that'd be fun. What DPS are you leveling right now, Rags? The Elec. Oh, the Evoker. That's the Dragonkin one, isn't it? Yeah, I created one. No, I don't think I did a Evoker Dragonkin. I did a Hunter Dragonkin. I figured 2 new things was going to be too much for my old brain to handle. Ah. Fellow Horde player. Is that kind of like an enhancement shaman? That's the other thing with the new classes. It's weird for me because there's not a lot of spots that are missing with the original classes. Okay, so you're kind of like a bard in that scenario. You just buff a lot of your teammates. You can't go outside. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Like a World of Warcraft or a D&D bard kind of thing. Need 333. Yeah, that guy's staying right where he's at. I'm not going to go near him. Thank you. Probably running from Wailing Caverns. Oh no, they're not. That's terrifying. This is how I die. Don't think we're gonna survive this one. Wait, I thought that was my... No! Ha ha ha! That was close. That was really close. Let's heal before we go much farther. Honestly, support classes are a lot of fun. Watching somebody else do a ton of damage because of what you did to them. So, again, back to Guild Wars. No, this is not hardcore. No, I don't think I'm going to play a hardcore character until I make a couple max levels. I don't know enough about the game. I try not to die, and I don't know if he's died. I can't know if I can even look it up. Like, my mage has died, like, a handful of times. I don't think my hunter's died. This guy's might have died once. I'll have to go back through the VOD and see if we've died once on this character. Oh, that's where I need to go to. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to just explore that right now. I'm trying to get enough experience while exploring in order to be able to level up, but we'll see. I can also just kill a couple things and do just fine as well, but we've got a couple quests to turn in that should give us enough. A controversial hot take is that I really don't like the new class, not class, but races in the Burning Crusade. I don't like the starting areas. I don't know what about it that I don't like about it, but or why, but it's not for me. I don't really care for either of them. I mean, I like the Blood Elves a little bit more. No, actually, they just... all they did with Burning Crusade was they added the Blood Elves and the Draenei. And then the Blood Elves were able to be a paladin, whereas before, in Classic, you weren't able to be a paladin with your horde. And the same for Shaman for the Alliance. So the Draenei were the only Alliance Shaman. And the Blood Elves were the only Horde Paladins. But they added those two starting areas. Once they got out of their starting areas, they were respectively the Draenei went with the Night Elves. So the Draenei are up here. The Azure Mist and the Blood Mist Isles, and then they go into Darkshore afterwards. And then the Eversong Woods is the Blood Elves. And they go where the undead are, the Forsaken. They didn't do a whole lot of changes. I think they did a lot more changes with Wrath Noise. So Wrath is when they added flying mounts. No. They had flying mounts in BC, but it was only in Outland. In Wrath, they did it in Northrend. And then Kata, they just did it everywhere. And that for some reason just pissed me off. Yeah, the BC is basically like the best way I could describe that is that if Classic is a cake, the Burning Crusade was the icing. Almost didn't know where the heck I was going. Alright. Take this. I'm going to go get that last quest. Run into the Innkeeper. And then we'll start a raid.
Greetings. Walk with the Earth Mother.
I will walk with the Earth Mother, thank you. Bundle of hides. Oh, okay.
Lokar.
I did like, so in a lot of the other games that I played growing up, there wasn't a difference when you were doing different factions. It was just like two sides of the same coin. Now, in Classic, there was a little bit of a difference, but for the most part, it was a lot of the two sides of the same coin, but there was just enough of the difference of the two sides. For example, the Windstriders versus the Griffins. I liked that there were as the Alliance, you ran on Griffins. As Horde, you went on Windstriders. Let's go make this our hearth,
Brings you here? Be careful.
please. All right, thanks, Succubus. All right, guys, this is where we end. We got to level 13. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. It was a blast. You guys are awesome. That's good talking to everybody. Thanks, Dirty. Thanks, Brick. Chase. Spirit. You guys are awesome. This has probably been the most active I've had as my chat in a long time. So, we are going to set up for a raid. Oh, it's not the right one. Hold on. So let's see who we're going to raid today. You know, he's playing a game that I'm probably going to get sucked into at one point in time. We're going to raid Topher. We've done it a couple times now. He's a real cool streamer. Him and his wife stream a lot together. So we're gonna set up for a raid on Topher. Thanks for everybody for coming out. You guys are awesome.